Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Razzle Dazzle, or Razzle Dazzle, or Razelle, whatever you want to call me. I only put one Z in the Razzle Dazzle because somebody had already taken the name, so I was kind of like, well, I'll just go with Razzle Dazzle. So I've been working on my bath towel. I wanted to do a pretty set to put on my bathroom towel rack, and I just decided to go with double crochet up at the top, and I did like a rice stitch down at the bottom, and then when I get that done I'm gonna do a border. Even made like the little washcloth to go with it. Something for the bathroom that's pretty and I can put on my towel rack. The weather's been crazy. They let us out of work early because it was just so hot. We were all dying. And now it's raining, which I'm glad because, you know, it waters the flowers and the trees. So it's been storming pretty good now. But yeah, it's been getting super hot and then it cools off. Indiana weather is just insane. It's crazy. Got a mind of its own. Throws everybody off balance. Oh, and I got my coffee. Gotta have coffee. I actually took 2 days off of coffee since it was so hot to kind of prepare and make sure that I was drinking enough water and had enough electrolytes. And it didn't, it still wasn't enough. I think it was more that it was like really muggy. The humidity was really bad. So my husband's taking me out to eat for our wedding anniversary. I'm excited about that. And then we're gonna have the part 2 of the Boggy auction, the Boggy Creek auction. Part 2. So Saturday at 8 p.m. everybody. I'm excited. Yeah, I worked on my blanket for a while. Been working on my blankie. And I stopped with the black and I thought, okay, we had to switch that color back to the variegated. And then I have to think about it. So I put a pause to it. I'm like, you know, once you get to a certain point, you just have to take a break to think about what you want to do, what other kind of color you want to put in, or what type of stitch you want to use. So I took a little break on it and decided to start working on my towel project. And I still have my stack of dishcloths and towels that I was working on, and I have to still put a border on them. So that's what I got going on. I was watching Jan Deere. I was watching her video. And she's looking for some big twists. She lives up in Canada. And I do have some of the big twist variegated. And I don't mind sharing it because sharing is caring. Because she can't get the big twist up in Canada. They don't have any of the stores up there, and the shipping prices and everything, yeah, it can get crazies. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if she replies, because I don't mind one bit sending out some big twists so she can experience it, because I don't think she's ever had it or, you know, gotten to try it. All they have is Red Heart. And starting out with crochet, I worked with the Red Heart yarns because that's what was available to me at Walmart. So I would go to Walmart and get the Red Heart and make some things. And of course, you know, some of it was very beautiful and everything. But that's all the selection I had. It was all Red Heart. Like, there was no other choice. Red Heart or nothing. And at the time, I didn't know any better. I didn't know that there was other different types of yarns out there in the world. So for the past 10, 15 years, I used nothing but Red Heart. And I got so burned out on it until I realized, I woke up one day and I was like, wow, you mean there's more than just Red Heart? It was like an awakening. And I did away with all of it. I did away with all of my Red Heart. I'm like, you know, spending 10, 15 years straight just on Red Heart yarn. I had my fill, and I needed to switch it up. So yeah, I will not work with Red Heart. Nope. I just got burned out. I wanted to try some different yarns. And you know, back in the day, that's when I was making washcloths and dishcloths with acrylic because I didn't know any better. I didn't know you had to use cotton. Yeah. I was pretty young at the time and I just didn't know any better. But you learn. You live and you learn when you're in the crochet world. And that's okay. So this is all Happy Place yarn, 50% wool and 50% cotton. I love it. So that's what I'm going to use for my pretty bath towel set to put on the towel rack in the bathroom. We'll see how long it lasts. I mean, I can always wash them and everything. But yeah, I needed something pretty to hang up for show. It'll take me a while. I'll probably, switch it up, switch to something different, rotate, go back to the baby star outfits. Or I really need to work on my other poncho I'm making. I should probably pick up on that again. Because I got my panels here. I gotta make one more panel of my poncho that I have. And these are the panels. I'm working on, okay, yeah. So I'm working on the third panel for my poncho. Switched up the colors. I'm using the same colors, but I'm just, in a different pattern. And this would go on the sleeves, so it would go like that. So I need to work on this some more at some point. Get back in poncho mode. I think the rain is finally starting to settle down. So I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. Thought I'd get on here for a little bit, show you guys what I was up to. It's gonna take me a while to get this bath towel done. But yeah, I just wanted something pretty to hang up on the towel rack. It's gonna take me a long time. So I think I might, we'll see. I might go back in and do this pattern again towards at the end, you know. It's just I got tired of doing that pattern because it takes a long time. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do double crochet for a while. And then maybe towards the end I'll do this same border here. It'll kind of break up the colors a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Kind of a country look. Alrighty, well, the family's awake, getting breakfast ready and everything. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.